All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NOK, Nokia. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we go into this chart, I do want every single investor to be aware that I'm just coming here to inform you guys and enlighten you guys on something that really caught my attention. A lot of articles have been coming out lately in the last couple of days, and they've been repeating kind of the same thing. And I came across this one, and I really liked how they broke it down as quickly as possible. But it's big news because the CEO, it came from the CEO's mouth, right? And it's in quotation marks coming from the CEO, what is going on and the outlook for Nokia. Now, the big question once we hear all of this out is, do you go ahead and buy Nokia's lows this year, or do you go ahead and stay in Nokia if you already got in and you didn't really believe in it and now you have it? Or if you already have a nice position according to your average price, do you feel like averaging up, or do you just hold? So these are the questions for every single different investor according to what your position or perspective is. But I'm here to announce to you guys that 2021 might be the opportunity for those that have never bought to look further into this company if you believe in it. If you already bought, to average up or even average down if this goes any lower. And if you're holding and you didn't even believe in it, you were just trying to catch the hype and speculation, you're going to have to make a decision based off of your due diligence and research. Rationalize if it's time for you to leave this one and move on to another one, because the money is going to move very slow and probably even in the downward trend. Okay? And that's what I'm here to enlighten you guys on. But if you can hold long and you believe in Nokia and you do your research and due diligence and you find something that gives you reason to stay, then go for it. But I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but I am here to enlighten every single investor, especially new first-time investors or learning investors, to not believe these numbers up here. This was speculation and hype. That's all this was. Okay? And don't use this as a benchmark. Oh, we're at $4. Oh, we can possibly hit $7. That is all a possibility, but a long time from now. If this was to happen again, it'd be due to speculation and hype. The way Nokia moves is way too slow to even compare to these numbers here. It took from November to January to go up almost $1. And when it goes in its downtrend, it took from August to November to go $2 down. And when it goes in the uptrend again, it took from March to August to go in the uptrend $3. So think about that. The time frame that it takes in the downward direction, the upward direction, and what this company really does, right? When it moves. So let's see what the CEO said. And I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below how you feel about this and what this means to you guys. And I want you guys to pay attention to this drop here on the 4th, right? From 470 all the way leading into the end of the week, Friday, to 422. And do you think this can go any lower? Well, Nokia warns about challenging 2021 shares, and they dropped 6%. And that was on the 4th. We just saw where it was at on the 4th, 470, and it's been dropping. So 6% dropped. That was a very small percentage compared to the drop that it's had in the last 2 days, okay, of trading. So that was on the 4th, and this is what it talks about. So they say that shares of Nokia sank almost 6% in the morning trading, as telecom network company said it expects this year to be a challenging due to revenue headwinds in the US. And when you read down here, it says according to Reuters, right, or routers, the company also said that it lost part of its 5G contract with Verizon in the US to Samsung Electronics. So this is already kind of going in correlation to what's being set up here. So in the US, they've been losing market share. In Europe, they've been expanding. So They haven't lost completely the US market, but losing a piece of it makes a big difference. And they're trying to get into China. Okay? They haven't made a breakthrough yet. But if they do, it could be pretty significant as well. So we need to see how this plays out for Nokia in the long term. But this is what the CEO says of the expectation of 2021. And this is what he says looking forward. So this is where you have to do your due diligence and research, understand the company's foundation and purpose, and see for yourself if this makes sense to you and if the CEO makes sense, or are they taking a big risk that might hurt the company overall. So let's look at it. So he goes ahead and states, we expect 2021 to be challenging, a year of transition with meaningful headwinds due to the market share loss and price erosion in North America. That kind of adds up to the Verizon, losing it to Samsung Electronics, and maybe more. That's what the Nokia CEO stated. Then he goes to add, additionally, delivery on our new operating model for a strong, sustainable long-term business requires us to make further 5G R&D investments in 2021, right? 2021. Meaning we will sacrifice some short-term margin to ensure leadership in 5G. So starts off by saying, hey, we're losing in certain places, this and that. We're going to make every sacrifice to make sure our 5G is top of the line moving forward. So 2021 might not be our year, but think about us in 2022, 2023, 2024, going into the era of 5G being used more and more, and we're going to have top of the line product and service when it comes to 5G. That's our goal. So could 2021 be a very turbulent year for Nokia, or a very stagnant sideways movement, not too much up or down and so forth? Possibly. But it's going to pay off in the long term based off of their short-term margin sacrifice to ensure that in the 5G sector, they have a product worth calling the leader or one of the top 5Gs when it comes to the whole 5G market share and companies. So Nokia has opportunity and potential here, but I did want every single investor to be aware what 2021 is going to look like for this stock. Now, is Nokia only focused on 5G? Not only. They're focusing on a lot of other ventures with 5G, or other ventures in products and innovation. So Nokia has opportunity, but this year it seems like they're willing to take on a lot of debt, do a lot of research. It might harm the stock price overall, or kind of hold the price down, because they're not going to be earnings, and they're actually going to continue to go in that downward trend, and it's going to be a sacrifice that the CEO says will be worth it in the long run. So the question is this the year to buy, sell, or hold Nokia? That's something you need to watch this stock closely on. You need to do your research and due diligence and make a rational decision based off of where you feel comfortable in the chart. But I do want every single investor to not expect any of these numbers anytime soon, naturally and organically, from Nokia's business model, potential, and innovation, and also from their income statements and balance sheet. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Thank you guys so much, and let's make some money.